So, topic today is a legal challenge to the Trump administration's ability to assess broad tariffs under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, or IEEPA. So we've seen a couple of lawsuits filed so far, but the one that we think has the most potential to be a lawsuit that could pose a significant risk to the tariff regime was just filed yesterday, the 14th of April. And the lawsuit was brought by the lawyers or represent a group, businesses across a variety of industries. And there are some specific allegations in the complaint that relate to the immediate and irreparable harm to some of those businesses, in particular from the very high tariffs applied to China. So the lawsuit caught our attention in part because of the credentials of the lawyers that filed the lawsuit and signed on to the lawsuit. We think it has, again, the potential, depending on two key factors. One, that the plaintiffs soon bring either a temporary restraining order motion or a preliminary injunction motion. And also, we want to see who backs the lawsuit. The prominent business organizations like the U.S. Chamber of Commerce get behind this lawsuit. So those are kind of the key variables to watch to see if this is a case that could actually get litigated on a timetable that would make it relevant to the tariff discussion. So what are the key arguments that are being made here? The first is that the president lacks the authority under the statute to assess broad tariffs. So there's a couple of different components to that argument. One is simply that there's nothing in the statute that speaks to tariffs as one of the emergency powers that could be exercised here. And there's also the argument that to the extent that you might have authority under the statute, there's not clear enough of a direction from Congress on something that is such a consequential issue, not just in the U.S., but global implications. And that if Congress meant to speak to that, it would have done so more clearly. That's called the major questions doctrine.